Alright YouTube, backing out another video, and today we are introducing a new house and property and everything that comes along with it. And I have already done a couple things. There used to be a lot of weeds and stuff growing up around this little deck. I burned all that stuff, got rid of it, and cleaned just stuff up in the yard. And I started tearing stuff out of the garage, which I'll show you right now. Is this little room here used to be like an office or something. So there used to be a wall coming around, which we already took that out last weekend actually. And hopefully in this video we're gonna get this entire wall torn out and this wall torn out here all the way back to here, and finish this off. And this is about I think 30 wide by 53 deep. And I got, you know, just a 2-bay door and a single bay door here. And the reason I want to take this wall and stuff out nice in there, because I think this used to be like a gym or something, is just to get more space. Once I have both my trucks in here, I got these couches and whatever else, not my tools. And I've been given a ton of stuff since I moved in. Like a sandblast cabinet, part washer, another bench, a lot of stuff, some of my dad's stuff over there. And all this extra stuff, I need a little more space. It'd be nice to have this wall out of here. And I'll be able to back 2 more cars in here, get my truck all the way back, and kind of just open it up a little bit. It'd be a lot easier on me, a lot more room, a lot more space for activities. So that will be for sure in this video. We're getting this wall torn out, fill that little cavity there. So the room that's behind this room is staying. We open a little more space in there, which I'll show you what that room is now. If you're looking at the front of the house where the garage doors now are, that is the front of the property. So all the way in the back left of our back right corner of the garage, here is actually going to be a bathroom. It's got all the plumbing for the bathroom already. Got your shower and stuff that would go here, the sink, the toilet, and that little blue room that was over there. That's what this wall is. So I would basically just want to take this wall out and turn it the other way. So it is, this is just open. It takes like this little gap out, kind of sucks. So we're going to do that. And then obviously I'm gonna cut this down so it's a normal size door here. I'll just reuse this door and everything. Just cut it down, lower it a little bit, and then fill that in. And I'm gonna save all this plywood and stuff here. So I'll take all this off on its own, and I'll use that to finish that wall. So that's plywood, and then I can hang stuff on there, because my toolboxes are gonna go here, and my air compressor, which I'm hoping we'll be able to set it, it's gonna sit here. And we'll have to kind of reorganize stuff. It's been 3 weeks and I really haven't got that much stuff put away. The house is all set together. I will show a little bit in there, but I'm not going to show too much in the house just because it's my personal space. But in the garage is where a lot of the videos are going to be shot. And I will do videos in the house and stuff I want to do, which will be a big portion of that, and remodeling part of the house that will probably happen sooner than later. Now we are, you know, still, that's the front of the property that way over. I have maybe about a 1/3 acre over there. I'm sitting on just over an acre, so maybe like a little more than a 1/3 in this little land area, which I would like to eventually put another barn back there. And I already have my dad's trailer, my brother's trailer's out here. It's got my bed covers. And eventually put another barn back there and use this kind of like the hangout in, and then work out back there. So that'd be way down the line, 2 years from now. But then on the back side of my property, I got a little creek that runs through here, and this little tent here, I call it the wood barn. They use it for wood storage, which I'll use it for the same thing, because there is a wood burning stove attached to the house and a wood burning stove in the garage. But here, looking at the front of the house, we got, it's really wide and not that deep, so it's just super wide. I got a couple trees over there I need to cut down, cut this tree down and also that tree, and get this pole moved because it's like right in front of the driveway. So there's not too much stuff I'm gonna end up doing out here this year besides get these trees cut down, especially that one tree. It's already dead, so I can use that for firewood. And these other trees got to come down because this thing drops a bunch of stuff off it, and when it gets on the trucks, it sucks. But as I was talking about yesterday, getting this wall down, I already went through, took the shelving down with all the wood, went through it all, and took the door frame and everything out. So I'm just gonna go through and unscrew all the plywood so I could save it. And then I was gonna start a fire today and get all the crap burned, but it's been kind of raining on and off a little bit, so I'll probably end up just having a fire tomorrow when I get home off of work. and get all the stuff burned. And then I don't know if I'm gonna go through and get all the drywall taken out yet, because I gotta go and pull the electric up out of the plugs, this one, and then go into the attic and get this one pulled out. Or I might just leave this for here now, because that goes to that light. And they're all on their separate breakers off that panel there. So my buddy's gonna come over and help out. So for now, I'm gonna probably get all this drywall pulled out, get the insulation piled up over here, and get the electric pulled out so I can keep working on getting the wall knocked down. And then eventually I'll end up having to figure something out with up here. I think maybe we'll just have the drywall continue all the way around. You know, have to patch it all in or something, or make something, I don't know yet. But it's obviously gonna be a little, a gap where it's wood frame right now. So see how far we get. Keep making some progress on that. And once we get this all done, then I'll show the inside of the house a little bit more around the property. So me and my buddy did get a little carried away. We ended up taking that entire wall down and this little sliver of wall here, because this used to all go all the way out and over. So it's all open now. When I stand way back over here, there's like a ton of room in here now. It's huge. Now the only thing I have to do back here still for like wall on the wall is take this all out, frame this, and then this will just be plywood. This will stay drywall here, and that will be plywood, because the air compressor would be right here. Then I'll be able to hang stuff up on the wall, you know, something like this. I can just, you know, hang that up there and it's good to go. And here's all the drywall that's left over, and all the wood and whatever else stuff that I wasn't going to keep. We started a fire out back here, so there's a bunch of glass on the ground now that I need to clean up. And here's some of the 2x4s I was keeping. So I'll go through, take some of the nails and the screws and stuff out so I can just reuse them since I already had them. And then a couple more long sticks there. You know, some of them I have to cut the ends off and whatever else not that broke. So I'll walk around the house, inside the house now, and show you the layout, how it is, and some future plans. Okay, so we're at the front door of the house here, right? The street's out there. It's kind of like a little mudroom, I would guess, or whatever. And you got closets off to the left and off to the right, which used to be the original garage on the house that they redid and whatever, you know, built it all out to be living space. So you have like a miniature living room here. This wall got punched up a little bit because it'll eventually come down in a later video. Over here, the new laundry room, kind of like a kitchenette almost. It's got a sink and everything, real nice. And then beyond this wall here is another bedroom. So bedroom number 1, and has its own bathroom. So eventually I'd like to take this wall down and redo all this here. Have this wall just come straight all the way across here. Boom. And then put a huge sliding barn door here. I'll probably do it off of this beam. So it's just one continuous wall coming down. One wall, huge barn door. This will all be open. And I'll be able to make this like my master bedroom. Then I'll go through, you know, redo this bathroom and everything and make it a whole lot better. Put a full tile shower, no tub. Maybe make it just a little bit bigger. See how it really goes. It's really not that small now. It's pretty decent size for the room it is in. But this room is awfully small. So you put one bed in here, you're barely walking around. Come back out, front door you walk up. Nice long kitchen. Got the table eventually. Build an island, and there's a wall right here we'll take out, make the living room a whole bunch bigger. But nice big kitchen, a lot of cabinet space. Then off back towards the front of the house here is the living room. Already got a huge TV on the wall, nice couches and stuff, but I would like to take this wall down from about here all the way to about there. So it's all one big open room. Then build an island where I'm standing, or probably more like right here. So it'd be an island like here. A little bit long, not super wide, probably a good 5 foot wide or so. Then you keep walking upon. This is where the washer and dryer used to be, but now there's the water softener and the furnace in there. And the room's back over there, that one room with the bathroom and where the laundry room's at now, that's on some separate AC and heat compared to the rest of the house. So full line, keep walking on down. You got a bedroom here on the left. you know, decent size. Small closet. Our bedroom has a closet. And then the second bathroom, which is pretty big. It needs some work. Really could reuse or get new tile, but for now I'm just gonna trim it out and put a different sink in that has like drawers and stuff in. There's no space in this bathroom at all for storage. Now you walk out of the bathroom, keep going straight. Here is the third bedroom, called the pink room. It has my shoes and some clothes and stuff that I still haven't unpacked. It's got its own closet. And then right now, which I'm using as my bedroom, is the biggest bedroom in the house. I don't have to go too much in there, I got stuff everywhere and it's a mess, but there's a closet over here off to the left. But pretty decent size, and I got my old TV out of my old bedroom in here. So the house is on a crawl, so there's no basement or nothing. And it's about 1,600 square foot. So it's not super huge, but it's a nice size for me living on my own. But now we come back outside where the sliding glass door is, like where the kitchen table's at. And basically, about this point over here, there's about half the property that way, half the property that way. It's a little over an acre worth of land. And basically everything out here was already here. These tires were here. That trampoline was here when I bought the house. And now that I'm done burning a bunch of stuff that I just need to get rid of, I'm gonna end up cleaning the whole fireplace up and building a fireplace where that tire's at, because next spring I would like to build this deck. It's about 8 foot off the house now. Probably build it about 20 foot off the house, so then I can have the grill up there and some nice table and some nice spot to sit, and then stairs will come down about here, and so there being a fireplace right here. But now I'm gonna get back in the garage. I gotta do something to the trailer over there real quick and get a lot more stuff cleaned up, more organized and put away, and we'll do all that and wrap this video up after we get kind of some of the stuff set up where I want it and get stuff moved. Eventually get that drywall thrown out, because you can't burn it. Drywall doesn't really burn that well. So go through, kind of organize the stuff up and see where it best fits and clean it all up. Now I'll be able to park this white truck, my Denali, back here, and that red truck will be able to sit farther up, and there'll be just a ton of space around everything and plenty of room to walk around. Okay, so it's days later since last week. I've been so busy working and really not have been home. I've been working late hours, get home, or don't even come home at night, sleep somewhere else, and then go back to work, since I live pretty far from where I work. But I really haven't cleaned nothing up yet. I need to really organize some stuff over there so I could put stuff away over there and it not just be out back here. And I've got rid of some of the drywall and other stuff. I need to really get some nice big black trash bags and get the small stuff cleaned up and just throw the rest of the stuff away. And I need to kind of just figure out how I really want the stuff laid out. I think this workbench is eventually just gonna go right there. So we end up putting a door right there. And just like the cabinet over there with all the bolt pin style thing. It's gonna go over there. I kind of just need to figure out where stuff's really gonna lay out and like where the best spot for it is. So I think it's done raining now, so I think I'm gonna probably pull this red truck out and figure some stuff out, get that bathtub moved, probably put in this corner back there, and kind of just get some space back and clean some stuff up, because I feel like stuff is everywhere. Really want to move that freezer probably over here, because it's just out of the way. You know, if you want something out of it, you gotta walk all the way around. I think it'd be better if it was over there, and then that will open even more space up. So then we get this truck moved out and kind of get a game plan of what I really want to do. All right, so we got most of it, or no, I got most of it cleaned up. Garage looking a whole lot bigger. We ended up moving these couches. They were up here in front of the door. We moved them back, so we'll have a little more space for the trucks there and here until I get that pile of crap cleaned up, which I just finally set up my trash to get picked up, just since I'm getting rid of all this drywall, and then I just been burning everything. So I'll just, I don't know, it's 100 some or 80 some bucks per quarter. So not too bad. The only other thing I'm gonna probably end up still doing in here is I'm gonna move that sandblast cabinet probably to right here. And I would turn the lights on over here, but nothing's working right now since when I took this wall out, I disconnect the wires. So I have to rewire all that and figure everything out. But move that bench over, move my cousin's toolbox over there, reset up all this stuff, which I'll probably end up changing it again and switching it up. Just have to go through that box still. There's some car parts, stuff that can go out in the wood barn in the back, stuff that we put away. Kind of reorganize some of this. It's pretty echoey in here. So I don't know, maybe get some of that sound deadening stuff and put it on the ceiling or the walls or something. But this is all pretty much set up how it's gonna stay for now. Got a bunch of tile and stuff, so I might do a backsplash in the kitchen with it at like a 45. Who knows? You know, it's free. This came here with the house. Couple, that's all bolts and stuff in there and miscellaneous crap that I really can get organized and put in here. But I just don't feel like doing that right now. And then, like I said before, I got a bunch of these 2x4s. Need to take all the screws and stuff out. And then I got a bunch of 2x4s out here. Take all the screws and stuff out that I'm gonna keep and just use for future projects, and especially once I go and fill that little gap in right there, because that's where the bathroom is. It has a little kick out, which I don't even think the lights work in here either right now. I think them are disconnected. Let's see. No, lights aren't working in there either. But I don't know how dark it is, but there's a little bump out right here, which we're gonna just invert it, put it the other way, so it's one bigger room. And then that'll be another one of the winter projects. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna move this stuff, move that over here, and take that mat that the lawnmower's sitting on, put it right there, so my bike will sit right here along the wall. And then once I get this pile of crap gone, I'll end up backing my truck all the way up into here. So it'll take up this whole area, and then my red truck will sit in the front. And since I drive that every day, which slowly realizing I think it costs more to drive that red truck to work every day for how much gas I burn. But I really haven't been coming home every night, so it's not that bad at the end of the day. Further, the next house video will be cleaning up the trees and stuff in front. I need to cut all that stuff down before winter time. And stuff behind the barn that needs to be cleaned up, and a little more yard work and just stuff here and there that I really would like to get cleaned up. But the next video for sure will be on the truck. And I got a bunch of stuff I want to get done to it. Something else is supposed to show up today for it. Finish painting the frame. Do the other things I have for it. And get that thing looking good. So if I stay on top of it, and I'll be able to probably post a video every week. And actually edit the videos and post them. Right now I've been slacking a lot, but I'm going to try my best to pick up on that. But that's going to wrap up today's video. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Peace.